Ladies, it is not too late to change your relationship with food. Let me know if any of these sound like you. You've spent years chronically dieting, trying everything from keto, low carb, Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, juice cleanses, diet pills, the list can go on forever. You cut out all of your favorite foods from your diet and maybe even entire food groups. You have gained and lost and gained and lost the same 10, 15, 20 pounds over and over again. And you're constantly thinking about food. You are thinking about what you can have, what you can't have, how you're going to manage through social events, birthdays, anniversaries, or even just the weekends. Do any of these sound like you? Let me know if any of them really resonate. And if they do, you're not alone, trust me. As a 42-year-old woman, I know that we have spent years and years and years with diet culture trying to sell us and trying to tell us that we need to be a certain weight or have a certain body shape to look and feel and be generally healthy. And that's a crock of shit. You probably know just as well as I do that the only way to lose weight is through a calorie deficit. You don't need to go spend money on any of these diet tactics because at the end of the day, they're all bullshit. But one thing that's super important to our weight loss goals is our relationship with food. I want to go over 4 ways that have helped me in my life improve my relationship with food. And just to kind of let you know where I started, I am not born from great genetics. I am from a family that is generally overweight to obese. I have struggled and have tried every single diet under the sun, including putting myself in extreme calorie deficits, eating 1,000 calories a day or less. Literally, I used to actually try to see how little I could eat in a particular day so I could be skinny. And I have killed my metabolism in the process, and I have like literally dieted myself crazy. And one day I thought to myself, like, this cannot be it. This cannot be life. I can somehow live my best, happiest life and also look and feel my best. And that's what I've achieved. And this list is not an end all be all. There are just 4 tactics that I promise you that if you really think about these 4 things, think about the place that they have in your life, in your weight loss goals, and think about how you can maybe incorporate each of them into your life a little bit, even just a little bit. I can guarantee you tremendous results, not just mentally, but also physically. Okay, so let's get into it. Number 1, stop labeling foods as good or bad foods. When you label foods as good or bad, they come with guilt and shame associated with what you're eating. And no foods are good and bad for you. They're just foods. And some are more calorie dense, some are less calorie dense, but they all have a place in our diet, okay? So if you ate a piece or a few pieces or even an entire pizza last night, that is not bad. Maybe that doesn't align with what you had set out in your mind or on paper or in a plan for yourself and your weight loss goals, but eating an entire pizza last night is not going to make you fat. It's not a bad food that equals fat. It's a food that is more calorie dense. And if you ate pizza meal after meal, day after day, week after week, that accumulation would make you gain fat, okay? Not one time. Just like eating a salad one time is not going to make you thin. It can be an accumulation of eating salads, if they're healthy salads, meal after meal, day after day, week after week. We know how hard weight loss is, right? So accumulation of those good habits is what's going to help you be skinny. But life is about balance, and it's about enjoying the foods that we like and trying to eat healthy and doing the best that we can to hit our weight loss goals. So pizza's not bad, just like a salad isn't good. Number 2, stop eating foods that you don't like. I, for example, very much dislike cauliflower rice. There is not any cauliflower rice on the planet in which I could eat and feel really satisfied with, okay? So when I'm gonna have rice, I'm actually gonna have real rice. And when I'm done eating that rice, I feel so satisfied and satiated. And you know what that does for me? It prevents me from then after eating to want to go snack on some chocolate or some chips or cookies because I feel satisfied. If I was to eat cauliflower rice, which I don't like, I would be left feeling like, well, that was a shitty meal and I don't feel satisfied. And whether it's subconsciously or consciously, my mind is going to wander to what I have in the pantry that I can go and grab and snack on because I'm not physically or mentally satisfied. I mean, by all means, if you love cauliflower rice and cauliflower crust pizza and whatever, you eat your heart out. But at the end of the day, we need to be eating foods that we like, and that's going to have the most sustainability to help us achieve our goals. Okay, number three is a big one, and it's near and dear to my heart because I used to practice this bad habit when I was younger, particularly in my 20s and early 30s. And even though I've broken free of this habit, I still find that my mind wants to go there, wants to take my body there. And that is stop punishing yourself for the foods that you eat. Meaning, if you had a whole pizza last night, please do not go to the gym today and do an hour of cardio trying to sweat out the calories. And definitely do not restrict yourself of calories today to make up for what you ate yesterday. It's not going to have the effect that you would actually like to happen, which is keeping your metabolism strong and healthy so it can help you process the food and meet your weight loss goals. And just like I said earlier, eating pizza last night does not make you fat, just like eating a salad wouldn't make you skinny. So we want to just get back to our normal daily habits. I want you to wake up in the morning, think about how good that pizza was last night and how satisfying it was, not feel guilty, not feel like discouraged that you didn't hit your goals, but then go make a good decision. You had that great pizza last night, go have a great healthy breakfast this morning that's also satisfied, that's nutrient dense. Have a healthy lunch, get back to your normal dinner, and maybe even have a dessert after. Because shit, life is short and your body will respond so much better and so well by being fed healthy foods and also the foods you love in moderation. And it's gonna be more sustainable for you to meet your weight loss goals. And it's gonna keep you mentally sane, okay? So please stop punishing yourself for the foods that you eat. Okay, and finally, number four, we can all use this message, trust me, myself too. Be kind to yourself. Life is full of crazy shit, navigating relationships and children and sports and our careers and bills and all the crazy shit that's going on. There's so much stress. We should look at our lives and look at ourselves and think like, damn, we pull through every single day and get shit done. We can manage so much as women, so much with our experience that should be really empowering, and we should feel really proud and encouraged that we are that strong. Now, I know it may not always feel like it, so I'm not here to be like, rah, rah, cheerleader and not realistic. But my God, with the amount of shit that we're thrown at a daily basis, like the fact that we juggle much more than we even think about is pretty amazing. And on top of all that, you have weight loss goals you're trying to achieve, okay? Nothing is perfect. And guess why? Because life is life and we should also be enjoying life. So you shouldn't be thinking, I want to eat healthy 100% of the time, because there's so much sacrifice that comes with that. It's not maybe worth it to you. You want to be able to eat healthy 70% of the time, and the other 30% of the time, eat the foods you want to eat. Have some cocktails. Go to a barbecue or five this summer, and eat some hot dogs. And I say that 'cause I don't eat meat, so I'm not encouraging you to eat meat. But all I'm saying is life is full of obstacles, and it's easy to get overwhelmed and it's easy to get discouraged and down on ourselves when we maybe don't hit our goals at the cadence in which we thought we would or in the linear path that we think we should. But life is not linear. And so be kind to yourself, be generous, enjoy the things that you like to enjoy, and make the best choices the other times. And I know that even if it takes slightly longer to achieve your weight loss goals this way, the sustainability success is so much higher. But not only that, you're just going to be so much happier mentally. And that just feels good for you and also those around you. And also feeling like you're living a life where you can have balance and meet your goals and also live a little bit too. Again, I'm not to be a rah-rah cheerleader because I know things are harder than what they can appear in a 10-minute video, but what I'm saying is you got this. If any of these four things resonate with you, again, I'd love to hear in the comments below, or if I've left anything out. I know these are not the end all be all. There's probably a million ways to improve your relationship with food. These are just the four that I have worked with in my life and gotten me to the place that I am today, which I feel is so well balanced and so streamlined in a way that if I want to go have a bottle of wine and a big plate of French fries, I'm gonna do it because I know the other 70% of the time I'm putting in the good work and I'm making actionable steps towards my goal. Love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below. Let me know what I've missed. And if you like this video, if you thought it was helpful, please hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I would really appreciate it. And I look forward to talking to you in the next video.